Hear my cry, O Lord. Oh, hear my plea. Hear my cry, O Lord. Hear my plea. Suffering, oh, so long. I've been suffering for so long. The pressure oppresses us. The pressure oppresses us. Want to fight, I don't. Want to fight, I don't. Hear my cry, oh Lord. Hear my plea. Hear my cry, O Lord. Oh, hear my plea. Hear my cry, O Lord. Hear my cry, O Lord. Oh, hear my plea. Hear my cry, O Lord. Hear my plea. Hear my cry, O Lord. oh hear my plea. Hear my cry, oh Lord, hear my plea. Ooh, whoa, hear my cry, oh Lord, oh hear my plea. Hear my cry, oh Lord, hear my plea.
Check one. Yeah, greetings and welcome. Yeah, you're listening to the SLR link up. What's that, Daddy Cowboy? Well, go on. A long time in hear my voice. But it's that time, so I just set it. So if we work with the way I just set it, you know what I mean? So greetings to each and every one. Welcome to the SLR link up.
Hear my cry, oh Lord.
What's that, Raggedy taking a break and thing? You know it got technology and things. So
hear my cry, oh Lord.
Just filling in for Raggedy. Obviously you'll get him next week. You'll get him tomorrow as well. But with true technical and what we call it. The lockdown thing. But don't watch that, you know. So this is the SLR Bless Link Up, taking you through. Big shout goes out to all those locked in, locked on. Hope you're enjoying yourself today.
Hear my cry, oh Lord.
Say, who's this? Who's this? Who's this?
My
no, it's nothing.
Hear my cry, oh Lord. Hear my plea. Want to fight, I don't. hear my plea, oh Lord.
Yes, I. So as we open up like this, just a bus through. So yeah, greetings and welcome each and every one. Whether you're in your house and in your car, whether you're locked down on board. It's time. It's time. It's time, people. It's time. So before we move on, I'd like to just bless the day. Ask the Most High to bless the day. So I'm gonna go through like this. So we do it, you know. Once I start through, you will know what I'm going. So this goes out to each and every one. Before we start the thing, say Psalms 1 to everyone locked on. Because you need a little Psalms in your life to light the fire, for give you some spiritual strength. Yeah. Blessed is the man or woman that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, not standeth in the ways of sinners, not sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in this law does he meditate day and night. He or she shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of waters that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. Their leaf shall not wither, and whatever they do shall prosper. But the ungodly are not so, but are like the calf which the wind driveth away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor the sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. Yeah, greetings and welcome. You don't know what time it is. It's the link up time. Time we for shine some light upon the people of all the situations and all the things we are going over the past couple of months and thing. If you don't know what going on by now, you will never know. And if you're asleep, then just stay asleep still. And if you're awake, just wake up and go and do the right thing. You know what I mean? And if you're ungodly, just stay there ungodly till the time comes. And if you're righteous, just go on out there with your righteousness. So we're going to play another tune, and then we're going to get into the thing. So I just say greetings and welcome to each and every one listening to SLR, Bless Radio Link Up, Poor Type Ragga D. So we're going to go through like this, and then make we talk the thing. We are going to talk the thing today, people. All right.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Poor Type Ragga.
Yeah.
Poor Type Cowboy.
Oh,
What type John Kiching Ching Ching, walking millionaire. Big up John. What go on?
oh no, we just gotta live like this. Oh no, oh no, there must be something better than this. Alright, oh no, we just gotta sit around like this. Oh no,
Yes, sir, the link up.
there must be something better than this. For I and I, working every day. I cannot go astray. Oh no, no, no. My precious is what I've got to say. Oh yeah, oh no, we just got like this. Oh no, sitting down by the breeze. Oh, smoking a spliff and reason with high nitrogen. Oh yeah, yeah. This is what I and I all do. We have to use the pick up the shovel and fall. How can you hear my people them talk? Oh yeah, oh yeah. This is what I say. Yeah. Oh no, we just oh no, no, we something better than for I and I. There must be something for I and I. Yeah.
We're doing everything we can to help our customers in this difficult time.
I couldn't get those days when I used to sit down While some man keeps on gambling, while some man never stops smoking. This is what we all be saying. Yeah. Oh no, we just can't live like this. Oh no, there must be something better than this for I and I. Yeah. Oh no, we just can't live like this. Oh no, there must be something better than this for I and I. Yeah, for I and I. For I and I. Yeah, there must be something. There must be something.
Yeah, must be something better than this, and there is something better than this. So greetings, people. Yeah, look at the signs of the time that we're living in and know where we're going. It's time for us to wake up, people. You know, it is definitely the time for us to wake up and do what is right. You know, when I come here for tell people to rebel and do all these things now, it's time for we just to come together. Long time ago, you hear me talk the thing. I say, yo, something I got happen for wake up the whole away, you know. And we don't have no choice but to come together as one. See it, you know. So this is why I just said it, and I'm here to talk to you. So yeah, we have to come together as one now and start build. Yeah. So that's what we're going to be talking about as well. And we're going to also be talking about a couple of the things we are going with our people over the world, which you might not be aware of. But at the end of the day, we come a long way. And now we reach at this point in our life, in the way the world are run, we reach at this point in time. It's like we reach a River Jordan now, you know, people. Somehow now got to turn back and run back to Egypt and want to sit down in the Pharaoh house and enjoy his luxuries. And some of you are going to keep going forward, not give up, and cross River Jordan. And this is where we're reaching this time, people. I'll take the texting crew already, yeah? It's too early for that. Yeah, so the people them stop warring with one another now and I start focus on something else, you know? But there's a different kind of war going on, you understand? And it's a spiritual war. So we're going to even touch on a little bit of that as well. All right. So this tune here called War, yeah, and it's not directly a physical war. As we move on like this, as I said, bless Raider SLR link up today, you know, and a covering for the man like Ragged Lee. Bless up yourself, yeah. It's the Link Up Show.
War in the east, war in the west. Oh, rumors of war. War in the east,
A spiritual war.
in the west. Oh, rumors of war. Grandma said, penny wise and pound foolish. See it, Grandma said, penny wise and pound foolish. See it, war in the east, war in the west. Oh, rumors of war. War down in Angola. War in the rumors of war. Rumors of war. It is better to fight against inflation. Only bring destruction. And to build, oh yeah, to build a better nation. Only bring destruction. So stop your killing and burning. For soon they'll be weeping and mourning. For Grandma said, penny wise and pound foolish. See the war in the east, war in the west. Oh, rumors of war. War down in Beirut, against inflation. Build up a better nation. So stop your killing and burning. For soon there be weeping and mourning. For grandma said, penny wise and pound foolish. Seek war in the east, war in the west. Oh, rumors of war. Racial war. War in the west. Oh, rumors of war. Tribal war. War over the world. All over the world. There is war. We need some loving. No more war. No more war. Yeah, Rumors of war.
Yes, revelation time. Wars, rumors of wars, and earthquake in diverse places. That's where we reach now. But you see, the war is a spiritual war, and people are call it disease, they want call it virus, they want call it whatever they want call it. But I see it as a spiritual war. What type Eddie? What type Caribbean Spice? Yeah, I can't talk to you right now. Yeah, so it's a spiritual war I go on, people. So check it out. So I'm gonna play another tune because word, sound, and power. And all those who are in their house on their own, who think that they're on their own, remember the Most High is with you. Sometimes it might be a time for us to just draw ourselves together and come closer to the Most High. You know what I mean? But don't just look at the negative of this whole thing, because some want to get to spend time within a family when you never had time for them before. Some of you not have time for your children when you never had time for them before. You know what I mean? Some will not have time for rest because you never had time for it before. Some will not have time for fix up your yard because you never had time for it before. Some will not have time to blend and repair your relationship and realize how important family is, especially when you're on your own on lockdown. This is what's happening. So there's a bad thing out there, which them say is a bad thing. But it's a spiritual thing. Enough man get licked down in the beginning of this spiritual thing. Enough man. But the fittest of the fittest will survive. So people, look at the time what's going on. We've lost many soldiers along this past couple of months. Rest in power. Most I bless them and guide them and strengthen them and may their soul be at peace. But apart from the side where Mother Earth get time for your rest, for your break, for heal. So don't just look at the negative thing, look at the positive thing. The earth has been polluted for many, many years with chemicals and oil and all these kind of things. Boom. The sea get time to heal. The earth get time to heal. The skies get time to clear. So there's another side, and we also get time and to draw near to the Most High. You get time to realize who you love and who love you, and who your friend is and who your frenemy is. This is the time for wake up. And after, when we come out of this thing, which we right now, we're out of Egypt, and we reach a river Jordan, mentally, physically, and spiritually. The thing is, how much of you gonna run back to Egypt? After what Egypt do to we, how much are you gonna run back? And say, Master, give me some more of your McDonald's. Master, give me some more of your chicken in a box. Master, give me some more of your this and some more of your that. We're done with that. We're done with that. Time for we to have our own. This is not a revolutionary talk. This is just a positive talk for people to realize since this thing come, there's some bad things what happen, but there's also some good things that happen. Yeah? We get to know ourselves, and we get to know who really care for we and who really love we. Look how much things you've learned. Now you're on your own, or you think you're on your own. But it's soon done, and you're going to come back up to our outer road and realize who is who and what is what. But we mustn't hate one another. Right? We're going to go into that still. Don't be vexed because certain people don't check you. There's no need for that because it's a spiritual thing we're going on. But we're going to go into that later. So, As we move, people, I'm glad we don't get time for spend time with our children because they're being neglected. We let Babylon have them out on the street or do what they want because we're busy. No, we're not so busy. We get to see them. And we get a chance to repair some things that we couldn't repair before. So that's how it go. As we move like this, so tight ragga.
Fitness of the fitted. The fitness of the fitted. The fitness of the fitted. If you are wicked man, you cannot enter the kingdom of Zion. Oh no. If you are evil woman, you cannot enter the promised land of Ethiopia. Oh no. Better call out the Jaja. I and I, Father, Sila, I'm loud, okay. I say not one of these children shall go down to the walls of Jericho. Let Jah arise and let enemies scatter away. So if you are wicked man and cannot enter the kingdom of Zion, oh no. If you are evil woman, you cannot enter the promised land of Ethiopia. Better call out to Jaja. Okay. I and I, Father, Sila, I'm loud. Oh yeah, let us advance one brother and sister. If you are wicked man, you cannot enter the kingdom of Zion. Oh no. If you are evil woman, you cannot enter the promised land of Ethiopia. Let us call out the Jaja right now. I and I, Father. I'm loud. That say not one of his children shall go down in the walls of Jericho. Let that arise and let the enemies scatter away. Okay. So you are enter the kingdom of Zion. Oh no. You are the woman again, it's time to come stand. So yeah, better call out the Jaja. I and Father, Sila, I'm loud. Better call out the Jaja. You better call out the Jaja. You better call out.
Yeah, that was the man like Barry Brown. Yeah. So as we move along and thing, play another tune. This one is for all of those who don't take this world serious. Yeah. And think this thing is a joke thing. And what going is just Babylon trying to this and that. It's a bit more than that, my people. So, for those who don't know what going, I'm going to play this tune for you to fix up. All right. What tight raga? Yeah, man. What tight other side? Listen, what tight Lady Leo, big up yourself and thing. Yeah, and big shout goes out to my brethren. Yeah, you know, the works of our people. The man like Sir Dougie. Yeah, big him up. Brethren, bonafide, soldier. That man. Great man, Brother Dougie. Nah, leave him out. Still, nah, leave him out. Yeah, so song goes out to those who reach a River Jordan and want to turn back. Because this is where we are as a people. We need time for we to have our own. Yeah, time for we to do our own thing now. Yeah. And time for we to start support our own. Real talk. Yeah. For real. Start do our own thing. Keep on depend upon people. We must stop doing that now. You know what I mean? That's how it go. Blessed is the man that has his own and the woman that has his own. So we need our own. You know, we need our own shops. We need our own stores. We need our own, what you call it, government panels and all of those things. We need our own everything. Everything. That's what we need. We need our own. We're not war against nobody. We're not fight against nobody. We just want one. Simple as that. Right, as we move along like this, for those who don't hear and still are go on with them wickedness, it's you.
Repent. You better repent.
Yeah, we reach a River Jordan. What you gonna do?
Repent. There is room in Zion for everyone. But you got to repent. Repent. 'Cause there is room in Zion for the sinner man. But you got to repent. Repent. You got to change from your evil ways. Stop from doing wrong. Stop working over and your brother and your sister. You better change your evil ways. Stop from doing wrong. Come to confession. You will get salvation. God, there is room in Zion for everyone. But you got to repent. Repent. 'Cause there is room in Zion for the sinner man. But you have to repent.
Yes, I.
Repent. You got to repent. Repent. You got to repent.
Yeah. Yes, Babylon. There is room in Zion for everyone, but you have to repent.
Repent.
Yes, Pharaoh.
You better repent.
Let my people go. Yeah.
Repent. There is room in Zion for everyone. But you got to repent. Repent. 'Cause there is room in Zion for the sinner man. But you got to repent. Repent. You got to change from your evil ways. Stop from doing wrong.
for the cinnamon. But you have to repent. Repent. So long, Rastafari call you. So long. Look how long Rastafari call you. So long. Look how long Negos call you. So long. So long Rastafari call you. So long. But there is room in Zion for everyone. But you have to repent. Repent. Cause there is room in Zion for the cinnamon. But you have to repent. Repent. You got to change from your evil ways. Stop from doing wrong. Stop working more than for your brother and your sister. Cause there is room in Zion for everyone. But you have to repent. Repent.
Yes, people, there is room in Zion for everyone. Well, you have to repent. All right, before we get into the seriousness of the talking thing, yeah, I'm going to play a little thing because I know say, through the little couple of months and nobody can go nowhere, man might get bored and start work too much on what you call Genesis 1. And a bit of Genesis 1 may be going on. Otherwise, when the Most I said, go forward to multiply and fulfill the earth and fill up the earth. True, say everybody locked down, a bit of whole heap of things can be happening. There might even be a baby boom for all you know. Yeah, but either way, the point that I'm trying to make is when we reach to a certain age, yeah, especially the ladies them, yeah, them feel say they can go on and do certain things and nothing not gonna happen. Through this Genesis 1, when Most High says go forth to multiply and fill the earth. Not for we stop on that. That's the best part of the Bible to me, one of them. And I kind of got stuck on that page for a little while. I have enough pick me. Genesis 1, big up, yeah. Anyway, so in saying that, for all the my over 60s people and the elderlies and the ones that who feel said them time done, I have a surprise for you. Right. In case you never know, black people are loving her. The news is this. A 68-year-old couple in Africa has just had twins. 68 years old. And they just got twins. Right. So, you can look at each other now and think, say, blow woes. This 5G are going with some things. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that's the 5G that did it, yeah, but I'm just hypothetically saying. So I'm making you understand that, why, when you think, say, safe, then peace and safety, another baby's born. All right. So I'm going to let you hear the thing. Yeah. So if you're over 60 and you still are going with Genesis 1, you never know. You know what I mean? You're never too old to rumble. So I'm going to play this thing for you so you can understand. I know so you lot might be thinking like, nah, never me. And some of you ladies are saying, me, I'm done with them thing a long time ago. Well, the Lord moves in mysterious ways, I tell you. All right. So I don't care how they did it.
Unless you've heard their story, you'd probably mistake the babies for their grandchildren. But the twins are actually the children of Margaret and Noah Adenuga. And yes, 68-year-old Margaret gave birth to them. The couple had been married since 1974 and had been trying for a child without success until now.
You see?
See, when you find you're happy. I was on my way, but we thank God. We give glory to God.
Carrying your own baby now, how does it feel? What's the experience like?
I'm very happy to see them. Say I'm happy. I'm happy, always happy when I see them.
Their story is that of human perseverance in the face of a seemingly impossible situation. After 3 failed IVF attempts, the couple did not give up. The 4th attempt eventually led to the birth of the twins.
When we started, I keep assuring my wife that you have it. It will happen. It's going to cost money. I only ask my wife because of her age. Do you think you can still carry pregnancy at your age? Say why not? Say why not? If you are then, relax. It's not over until it is over.
I never lose hope any day. Anyway, I used to tell him that where we are living, I said before we leave that place, we are going to carry our baby. If our baby are going with us, it's not only one. They are going to be two. I'm a church goer. So in the church, I used to see many testimonies that there's nothing God cannot do. So yes, I have faith on that. I stand on my faith that God will do it.
Apart from their own self-imposed pressure, the couple say they faced enormous pressure from their family and friends as well.
My mother, before she died, we are at loggerhead because she wanted me to marry another woman. I told her, you are not to tell me who to marry. Even my sister was telling me one day, there was a day I'm free with them because occasionally I'm free with them. I told her, but I say, please, auntie is old. I say, yes. Go and look for a younger person.
How were you able to deal with the pressure coming from his family?
He was the one giving me confidence that I shouldn't, when something happened like that and the one you are, that your husband did not take their side, you'll have confidence on yourself.
Margaret almost lost the pregnancy. Doctors had to keep her in the hospital and monitor her in the last 3 months before she delivered the twins.
When you were told you were going to have a CS, were you scared?
I was not. Even they asked me to sign. I signed for it. So I was good. I know that nothing will happen.
What's your wish going forward for these children?
Sorry.
What's your wish and what's your dream for them?
I wish God will do whatever I wanted. I can do. God will provide. Whatever they want, God will provide.
The Almighty God that gave me these twins will provide enough for me to take care of them. And will give me good health, long life, so that I can take care of them. I believe by the time I'm say 80 something, they will have grown up to see me, to know what I have for them. And by the power of Almighty God, they will never regret coming to me. So they know.
They went through a lot to realize their dream, and now they're living it. Deji Badmos, CGTN, Lagos, Nigeria.
Yeah, for those who didn't catch the thing, it was the story of a 68-year-old couple just had twins. Yeah. So while you're out there doing what you're doing, another lockdown, remember, age has no color. So, yep, the 68-year-old got twins, and that's a wonderful thing. That's a wonderful thing. Later on, in a little while, I'm going to be playing you something very, very important about what's going on in Africa as well. Just giving you a little update of this and a little update of that, so that you can know what type cowboy out the pound road I do where I do. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm going to play another tune for you. This one will go for those who just listen to the little bit about the people them just having the twins them. Yeah. I'm going to play this one for you. So if you missed it, you missed it. And so I'll tell you straight. All right. As we move along like this one is a wailing soul tune. Yeah. It goes out to those who just had their little children out there in Africa. The 68-year-old. Big up on herself. Yeah. What a blessing. And nope. I just played that one. Nope. They both look the same, but they're not the same. All right. Yes. Technology. All right. Apart from that, as I said earlier on, we reach our River Jordan and some of you are going to turn back. But as I say, it's the time for us to start doing our own thing. There's nothing wrong with doing your own thing. It's nothing wrong with just start supporting our own and building and getting things done. Right, I didn't really have anything too much to prepare for today's show, but we just got through. Then we take it from there. All right. Okay. Trust technology. Right. Oh yeah, we've got a live line as well. So if you would like to talk about something as well, you can do that as well. We can call in, and we can talk about certain little things as well, because it's a long time you haven't been able to voice your opinion of what's going on in the world. You might have something that you'd like to share, so I can give you that number as well, just in case you want to share something with us as well. Yeah, that number is 07377. This is a temporary number, yeah? 07377 227 505. Yeah? So I'm going to play this. I'm going to tell you again the number 07377 227 505. Right. So that's the number to get you through if you want to have a little conversation, or if there's something that you want to share. It's nice to be nice. Yeah, we don't need to be rude or anything like that. And RIP to those who have lost a loved one in this time, because we know, say, you know what I mean? So much things are happening. That, boy, so much things. And as I said, big up to Brother Dougie. Stay blessed. One of our brethren, our soldiers, our mentors. You know what I mean? I could say a leader in his own right still. You know what I mean? Because he's been leading us for a long time in a lot of the projects that he's been doing. So yeah, he's a leader in his own right, yes. So what type, Brother Dougie? All right. Now, this thing that I'm going to play to you now is very important. I'm going to play it now, and I'm going to play it again at the end of the show. Reason why is because people need to listen to what this lady's got to say. Now, because of all what's going on in America and all over the world, yeah, don't you think it's time for some of us to go home? That's the question I ask you. Is it time to go home? Something to us to think about. Is it time to go home? Are we prepared to go home? Do we want to go home? Them say wherever you lay your hat is your home. But at the same time, it's good to be in a place where you can live off the land, you know, where you can grow your own food, where you can just go a little way down the road to a spring and get your fresh water. That's home to me. You know what I mean? But anywhere can be your home. You know what I mean? Especially like with the elders now, especially with my mother. I talked to her. She said, me nah go nowhere. That's what she said. She said she ain't going nowhere. So to some of you who's been here for such a long time, this place has become your home. We're not going to fight against that. But some of us don't see this place as our home. Some people will see the Caribbean as their home. Yeah? And some of them who are in the Caribbean might feel say that's not their home either. All right. So, where is home? That's the question I ask you. Where is your home? Is this your home? Good question. So if you'd like to talk about that, you can share that with me. But as I said, I've got a couple of things that I'd like to share with you. And I'm going to do that after this. So tight Eddie on the Caribbean spice.
I am the offspring of David. Black is the color of my skin. Yes, I'm a pain, though I'm still a green.
So tight Raga.
3 years of slavery. That's what them brought my people in.
If you want your food hot and spicy,
Ship a swim.
so tight Caribbean. Right down the West Green Road. We also do some delivery as well. For all those who
yes, I give them
who are low on pocket, go in there, buy one, get none free. All right.
just it is. I give you thanks, oh
Big shout goes out to all the people that's making our food, providing food for our people all over the UK. God bless you and guide you. Car, like how McDonald lockdown.
For you,
yeah.
give my life.
We need a black Donald out there.
Oh yes, I thank you, Jah.
Thank you, Jah. We need a black Donald. All right, back up the tune. Right, so we need a black Donald. Because Mac now do nothing for with children apart from turn them mad. And even if you eat Mac, even if it's a Big Mac, you don't even know if you're eating your brethren. Too much people disappear. You don't know. You don't know who you're yamming in between that burger, you know. Think about it. So we need a black Donald. All right, make we move. Yeah. I mean, know a brother who can cook and jerk chicken and all them thing there. Innit, cowboy? You can open a black Donald, innit? All right.
Black is the color of my skin. Yes, see my pain, though I'm man still a grin. 400 years of slavery, that's what them brought my people in chains and shacks from ocean ship a swim. No I and I bear on the bowl. My mind it takes control. Pray to job when I energy low. Yes, I gives I mercy. Ever quench I thirst when I'm thirsty, so I can face atrocities. I give you thanks, oh Jah, Jah. For you alone can give my life forever. Oh yes, I thank you, Jah, Jah. For your teachings I man will treasure.
What type, brother Dougie?
I give you thanks, oh Jah.
One of the original junglists.
My life forever. Oh yes, I thank you, Jah, Jah. For your teachings I man will treasure. Chapter of days, what I man say. The teachings of the truth, the only truth, it's in the Bible. Hear my youth, my soul, it cries out for Jah, Jah. Louder and louder as I get stronger. Mine eyes of the old king. Hear when I man sing, all clean when I step in. I trod your ways as I wear your crown, oh Jah. As I call on the emperor, I give you thanks, oh Jah, Jah. For you alone can give my life forever. Oh yes, I thank you, Jah, Jah. For your teachings I man will treasure. Oh yes, I thank you, Jah.
Yes, I.
You alone can give my life forever.
Give thanks unto the Most High, the Almighty.
Yes, I thank you,
whatever name you call him, her, it, just give thanks that you're still here.
Jah, you are my own. You always take care of me. Show by your mercy, oh Jah. I no question when you give my the answer. Your divine hand is always my provider. In the desert, I and I will never suffer. Your ways are always before me, and so you keep me from my enemies.
Thank you, Jah. So to all the Find Your Voice crew, they're stepping up into the studio. Wagwan. And watch out for the book coming out. Return to Rehab. Is it, hey yo, Bridget, what the book called? What? Yeah, From Rehab to Life. Yeah. You can get that on Amazon. Yeah, so check out that book there, From Rehab to Life. Yeah. See what people doing things, you know. You might not see that, but we're doing things. So when one buy a book, it's not just a book he's buying, you know. He's investing in our people, okay? Yes, I. And another big shout goes out to the man himself, Cowboy. There's another man that's been doing a lot of work to provide a service for our community for many years. You know what I mean? So today's show is not really a proper make we start the thing, because normally we burn certain things. We're going to start burning soon, yeah, but today's just giving acknowledgement to all the man them, all the soldiers and all the people them as well that's kept the community together. You know what I mean? Like Brother Dougie, also man like Cowboy, you know what I mean? And all the other radio stations out there, Galaxies, Supreme, what's the other one name? I know he's going to kick me because I don't remember the name of the station. Yeah, but anyway, all of them that's doing their work, yeah, big you up, all of you, for providing a service for our people, because if it wasn't for you, some of us wouldn't have nothing to do when they're in their yard, you know? Sit down and listen to Babylon News and get them head whitewash, brainwash, you know what I mean? And then next thing you know, them going to EastEnders, and from EastEnders to McDonald's, and that's it, done, and finish. Start young people in a box with French fries. Anyway, so that was that, right? So, yeah, man, give enough respect to these people, yeah? Once again, Cowboy, give thanks, because it's not an easy work, and people don't realize how hard it is to keep this thing going and how stressful it can be. And it's not even just this thing, it's anybody that's doing something for their people. Sometimes it's not that easy, you know? Actually, it's not, I mean, sometimes. All the time, it's not that easy. You know what I mean? Especially when you're doing it out of the love of your heart. And radio game, book writing, you know what I mean, counseling. There's some of these things how people do out of the goodness of their heart or through past experience. So if we acknowledge them and support them, and when them say, yo, we need a little help, give them a little help. Because when the pastor say, yo, donate 10, 100, 100 pounds and you will get 10 folds. You see how quick you run, go give them the money, innit? But when it's our own people who literally, you know, say they must struggle to keep the thing together, and even think, say, well, they might need a little hand. Even if they don't ask for it, because some of we have too much pride. But they might not ask for it, but at least offer. You understand? That's all. If them say no, you save our money. You know what I mean? So it's as simple as that. And if them say yes, help them. Things have changed, people. As I said before at the beginning of the show, and I'm going to say again, you know, reach a river Jordan. The Most High take it out of Egypt, give Egypt some plague and certain things for clean up. Just like it was in the days of Moses. Yeah? And many soldiers have fallen. R.I.P. to them. But in a war, there will be casualties. And in this spiritual war, it seems like most of the casualties is our people. But you know what? Now we reach a river Jordan, as I said again. What are you going to do? Are you going to run back to Egypt, where we came from before all of this started, because we know so our life changed since this happened? Or are you going to cross River Jordan and make the sea close up behind you so we can't turn back? And these are the revolutionaries. These are the freedom fighters. These are the ones that work hard on the battlefield to keep our youth them together, and to keep our community together, and to keep our people together. So what you going to do? Make your mind up, you know, because you see when the door closes, it closes. And you might not physically see it, but spiritually, you will know. It's just like when I one got to church and then find Jesus. Yes, I find Jesus. Oh, yes, I find Jesus. Yeah, man. Yeah, amen to that. They go around and spread it to the world because them just find Christ. And then after a couple of months, them start feared out. By the third month, them gone back to what they was doing before. Yeah, this is where we reach in our circle, in our lifetime. Some of us should be honored and privileged that we're here to witness what they call the changing of the guards or the crossing over of this Red Sea. This is what's happening now. That's what I think anyway. But so it's up to you if you really want to cross River Jordan, or if you really want to go back to Egypt and serve Pharaoh. Yeah, it's up to you. And I think it's a decision that you really, really need to think about, because that's where we are. This is where we are right now. You know what I mean? So take heed to what I'm saying, because once you turn back, you know, that's it. You know what I mean? For real. All right. So I'm going to play a tune. And then we're going to go, I'm going to give you a very powerful message, which is very, very important for our people. Yeah? All right. We could move. We could start the thing. So this is the Bless Radio SLR link up, courtesy of myself and the man like Cowboy and Ragga D. Bless up. RASTA Parsta. Listen.
When all else fails, I'll be holding on.
Yes, we're still moving forward.
My trials and tribulations.
Don't give up, people.
Keeps me strong. Though the road is rocky and the way seems long, there's a light that guides my path. It's the great I am. I never get weak, I never get scared. Keep my head up, let righteousness prevail. Sometimes flesh and man will fail you. Then I give Jah thanks for all He's done, for I know He is real as the rising sun. As I am down on my knees, Jah is there for me. There is a spirit within my soul, moving forward, Jah is in control. There is a spirit within my soul, moving forward, Jah is in control. And when my eyes were closed, Jah gave I vision and gave me wisdom to make the right decision. And as my knowledge increase, I praise the King from the east. Yes, Jah is my strength and my provider. And when I am down, Jah never leave me neither. He's always around, keeps me on solid ground. There is a spirit within my soul, moving forward, Jah is in control. There is a spirit within my soul,
Moving forward, people.
Jah is in control.
Time to lift up your spirit and draw near to the Most High in this time.
I come to one conclusion: Jah is the only solution. He'll never leave I alone. Just I never trod earth alone. Whatever you reap is what you sow, Jah know. So I make sure the road I trod is Jah road. I never let him go, cause Jah is beside me. Jah over Jireh guide me. There is a spirit within my soul, moving forward, Jah is in control. There is a spirit within my soul.
Yes, people.
Moving forward, Jah is in control.
Reach out with Jah and will not turn back.
Spirit of love, spirit of joy, spirit of understanding in my heart, in my heart,
people. That feeling way down in our soul. Yeah, right. Now, I was going to play something to you people, but the studio panel said it might be a bit too much for you and it might frighten you. I agree with them. Yeah, I agree with them. But I can tell you this. When people pass away because of this so-called spiritual warfare, whatever them call it, Corona is a fizzy drink, man. Yeah, right. I can really go deep into this thing, but because people, it doesn't, So all I can say is that when people do pass away in this game, it's a sad thing. But at least go and check for yourself. Go and make sure everything is what it is. You know what I mean? Don't just walk away when they give you a phone call. Go, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. That's all I can say on that little part there. Go. Don't just walk away. Go and see for yourself. Yeah. I'm going to play this little thing here because, as I said, we reach a river Jordan. I kept on saying that. So this little thing what I'm going to play here now is for those who kind of understand what we should be doing as a people. All right. So yeah, this is the Blessed Radio link up with the SLR taking you through. Yeah. What's that? John. Yeah. Bling bling. Yeah. RASTA Parsta just say yo to you, my brother. All right.
It's still quite a shock for me.
Right. This is very important, yeah, what this woman's going to say, so please take heed.
Many occasions I've sat in my living room watching the video, and I'm at a point where now I cannot watch it anymore. I'm exhausted. As a mother, as a grandmother, I feel hopeless. I feel the hopelessness of black people in this country. This has been going on for so long. The question then becomes, to what end? To what end? It doesn't seem to just come to an end. At what point are we going to get a break? At what point are black people going to cease to be endangered species, especially black men? And as I sit back and trying to figure out what would be the beginning, I can't help but find myself going back to our ancestors, going back to our current kings and queens, and saying, a wrong was done centuries ago. It's been 400 years. And yet there's not a single way, a single pathway, a single country that you can say, if the children of Africa could just have hope. You see, for the African American, you can only trace them to the plantation. Their names take them to the plantation. It's almost as if they're just like a ship that's all sails, but no anchor. Until they reconnect with their roots, until they know that I can wake up tomorrow and say, I want to go home to Africa, and they can go home. Why is it that we don't have that pathway? Why is it that we don't have that pathway? I woke up this morning, and that's the one thing that was on my mind, to say, if only there could be a pathway where this sense of hopelessness that I feel and see that's palpable among black people in this country, and not only in this country, even in Europe, where black people are being hunted like wild animals. But that white man was comfortable, that white police officer was quite comfortable, looking so relaxed with his knee on George's neck, killing him slowly for 10 minutes, hands in his pocket like no big deal. I feel the hopelessness. I feel the exasperation. I feel the tiredness. My question to the African heads of states, what can we do to bring hope to your children who are in the diaspora? What can we do to create a pathway for those who are descendants of the formerly enslaved to say, you know what? If the going gets tough, I can always go home to Africa. To you, African leaders, you have the power of the pen. You have the voice to give to your parliaments. to create a pathway for your children, descendants of the formerly enslaved, to come home, to re-anchor them so they don't continue to feel like they're lost in the wilderness. We have that responsibility to pave that path. To our kings, from the Oni of Ife to the Osei Tutu of Ghana, to King Zulutini of the Zulu people, to the King of Swaziland, all around the continent, the King of Morocco. Please, I need you to take a moment and listen to the voices of your children in the diaspora. They have been calling to come home for over 400 years. Please answer their cries. They need to come home. And you can do it. To the African leaders, I say, please create a pathway, because your children have been crying for too long. I did not mean to cry, but this is very upsetting. The children of Africa must go home. Let's make it happen. African heads of states, I'm begging you, please fix this. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Arikana Chambore-Kwao. I appreciate your passionate message. I cannot help but think that given the success of the year of return that we saw happen in Ghana in 2019, it makes me wonder what the other African heads of state are waiting for. Why isn't there a universal return, right of return to Africa for all the children of Africa?
Even with Ghana, there is no pathway. It was just a presidential decree. Just a presidential decree. So Mahama gave 35 citizenships. Nana Addo gave 126. There's not a single country that has a pathway. Not one.
Well, thank you so much for your very passionate message and very emotional message. I did not mean to get emotional as well.
Me too.
As a journalist. But it is that type of a moment. It is a somber moment. We pray for the family of George Floyd. But it shouldn't just end at prayers. It should end at action. Thank you so much. Your message could not be clearer, and we hope that it will be heeded. And I turn it over to you for a last word.
I would like to offer my condolences to the family of George Floyd, to the family of Arbery in Georgia, and to the families of many other young black men who have been murdered. My prayers are with you, and I want you to know that I'll do everything in my power to see to it that the children of Africa someday will go home, that they will have the hope that they have needed for so long, that this sense of hopelessness has got to come to an end. You have a home. You are not alone. We are with you. We will stay with you until victory is won, and that victory is going to come when the children of Africa can freely go back home to Africa. Hang in there. We are with you. And I want you to know that I'll do everything in my power to see to it that the children of Africa someday will go home.
So you're gonna cross River Jordan.
The dark brown shade of my skin only adds color to my tears. Oh, that splashed against my hollow bone, that that rocks my soul. Looking back over my false dreams that I once knew, wondering why my blacker dreams will never come true. Is it because I'm black? Somebody tell me, what can I do? Something is holding me back. Is it because I'm black? In this world of no pity, I survive in the ghetto of Kingston City. Can't go work so hard just to earn every penny. Yeah. Oh, something is holding us back. Oh, Natty, is it because we're black? Yeah. Like a youth smoking his first spliff and got caught. Looking at the picture of the white Jesus, somewhere my people got lost. Whoa, something is holding us back. Oh, Natty, I wonder if it's because we're black. Somebody tell me, what can I do? Will I survive or will I die? Oh, I say I keep getting fight from the system. Won't try to turn in a victim. What's keep on holding it. Natty, keep on holding it. Just keep on holding on. Natty, keep on holding it. Sister, keep on holding. My brother, keep on holding on. Hold on.
This man say it's time to go home to the motherland. Think about it. Yeah, that is a tune, just to go with what the lady was saying. Time to go home, for those who wants to go home, you know? I'll leave that to you to consider. But what the lady said is a serious thing, you know? You know what I mean? So, as we're gonna move along and just give thanks for life, and why? It's amazing, this experience still. So as we move along, I'm going to play another tune, right, for those who are out there. And then after that, I'm going to play one more tune. And then I'll just give thanks to the Most High and just yada out of here. You know what I mean? But yeah, big shout goes out to all of the silent listeners. I hope you've learned something or gathered something from what that lady was saying, because that message goes out to all of us. Not just myself, but all of us. You know what I mean? So I'm going to play this tune. This is a good tune. This tune is not even... is it released? Yeah, it should be released. But this one goes out to all those who know this one. All tight Ragga D. You'll catch him tomorrow. Yeah, at his usual time. And you most probably catch him next week as well. But I'm just here to fill in the gap and send a message. Yeah? Yeah. Right, so this tune, what I'm going to play now, yeah, it's called Rise, yeah? It was given to me by the person that actually made the tune, gave me this tune, actually. Right, yes, big tune. Right, track called Rise, yeah.
We shall never stay down as a people.
People, time for rise.
Hurricane, flood, tornado.
No matter what them try.
Long as Jah dey
Spiritual war, physical war, germ war, chemical war. Just keep rising. Because the Most High is within you and all around you. Don't fear.
From the slumber they under make Babylon.
Track call. What tight dragon? Where you there? Rise, brethren.
Rasta shall rise. Arise from the slumber they under make Babylon fall. Be careful, mankind. You will reap what you sow. 'Cause the things that you do and you say, the state of your heart it does show. Things are falling apart, so we must make a new start. The nation to rise. Rasta man must have the purest of heart, and we shall rise. Rasta shall rise. Arise from the slumber they under make Babylon fall. It fall. Rise. Rasta shall rise. Arise from the slumber they under make Babylon fall. I sing. No coincidence, the latest events with the fussing and fighting increasing the natural disaster. We must keep the faith as Babylon fall and she crumble go down. Let us rise above all evil intentions and get a brand new
What tight Ragga deep on this one?
rise. Rasta
Yeah, what type fierce, yeah? What type nitro?
From the slumber you're under, make Babylon fall. It's fall. Rise, Rasta shall rise. Arise from the slumber you're under, make Babylon fall. It fall. Rise, Rasta man rise. As a nation we cannot go under, we cannot fall, not fall. I hope Jah will help us. I pray that He do. Serious study and
Yeah. Goes out to Ragga D Melodramatics, and you can catch him tomorrow. Track called Rise.
we shall never
So to all the Melodramatics crew,
don't know.
to all the Musical Touch family,
You know.
what to all the Jah Bless family, what to Demolition Man. Check it tomorrow. Listen.
Rise, Rasta shall rise. Arise from the slumber they under, make Babylon fall. I say rise, Rasta shall rise. Arise from the slumber they under, make Babylon fall. Be careful, mankind. You will reap what you sow. 'Cause the thing that you do and you say, the state of your heart it does show. Things are falling apart, so we must make a new start. The nation to rise. Rasta man must have the purest of heart, and we shall rise. Rasta shall rise. Arise from the slumber they under, make Babylon fall. It fall. Rise, Rasta shall rise. Arise from the slumber they under, make Babylon fall. I sing. No coincidence, the latest events with the fussing and fighting increasing the natural disaster. We must keep the faith as Babylon fall and she crumble go down. Let us rise above all evil intentions and get a brand new start. 'Cause Rasta shall rise, Rasta shall rise. Arise from the slumber you're under, make Babylon fall. It's fall. Rise, Rasta shall rise.
Track called Rise.
Arise from the slumber you're under, make Babylon fall. It fall. Rise, Rasta man rise. As a nation we cannot go under, we cannot fall, not fall. I hope Jah will help us. I pray that He do. Serious times they are coming. Check your heart, make sure that it's true. And Rasta man rise, Rasta man rise. Arise from the slumber you're under, make Babylon fall. Oh Jah, hear my cry. Oh Jah, hear my cry. Rise, rise, rise.
Yeah, track called Rise. I should give you the part two. I'm only going to give you a little bit of the part two, and then we're out of here.
We shall never stay down as a people. You don't know. Hurricane, flood, tornado. As long as Jah dey on your side, you shall rise. Hey, rise, Rasta shall rise. Arise from the slumber they under, make Babylon fall. I say rise, Rasta shall rise. Arise from the slumber they under.
Okay, right. I'm out of here, people. Track called Rise. Normally we play roots and culture and some steppers like this, yeah? But you'll get that next time. So the RASTA Parsta out here, see? Big shot goes out to management, the Most High, the Creator, who give us all the breath of life. And remember, this is a spiritual war. See, so sharpen up yourself, sharpen up your sword, put on your armor of God, and give thanks and praise to the Most High as we go through this spiritual battle, no matter what name they want to call it. Remember that. So RASTA Parsta out here with this one. This one's a dub plate still, yeah? What type ragga on this one? This is my national anthem, right? This tune, big tune, right? This is my national anthem. Out of here. God bless you, guide you, cross River Jordan, people. Don't go back to sleep when this is all kind of ease off. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Yeah? We're not doing no physical war, spiritual war. Just keep pushing. Because as I said, we reach a River Jordan spiritually, out to our war go on. This time, don't turn back and go back to sleep. Just keep on pushing and keep on building. Yeah? Keep on uniting. Keep on supporting, yeah, and then we will get there. Unity is strength, and that's what we have. But it takes for someone to pass away before we realize we can come together. No more. So we stick together now, people. Like when we first come here, when our family come out for the ring rush, them stick together. This is where we are right now. But the only difference this time, we have a whole heap of other nation one giant way in this struggle. But even though they join we in the struggle, they don't know the struggle. They haven't felt the struggle. They never experienced the struggle. Them just know about the struggle. But who feels it, knows it. And we feel it, so we know it. So we have to keep on going. Because we're nearly there, people. Dub plate. All right? Hear this ragga. Played by me alone. Nobody else. All right? Okay. What happened? Check one. What happened? I can hear it. Check one. Okay, all right, sorry. All right, back it up. Right, I'm going to tell you who sing this. Tell me who sing this tune. Played by me alone. Listen, dub play it. Till next week, Ragga D will be here. RASTA Parsta will be on SLR, according to management's timing.
There is that land.
What type SLR?
Far away.
Bless link up.
Where there's no night, there's only day. Look into the book of life, and you will see there is that land far, far away.
Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, holy lands. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Know ye that the Lord is God. It is he that hath made us, and not we ourselves. We are his people, and the sheep of his pasture. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving, and into his court with praise. Be thankful unto him, and bless his name. For the Lord is good. His mercy is everlasting. His truth endureth to all generations.
King of kings and Lord of lords, sit upon his throne and he rules us all. Look into the book of life, and you will see that he rules us all.
us all.
That He rules us all. He rules us all.
He rules us all.
Yeah.
The heavens declare the glory of God. His firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech. Night unto night showeth forth knowledge. There is no speech, no language, where his voice is not heard. His line is going all through all the world, and their words to the end of the world. In them is a tabernacle for his son, which is as the bridegroom cometh out of his chamber. I rejoice that the strong man to run the race. To run the race. Oh yes. To run the race. There is that land.
So yes, people, dub plate.
Where there's no night. It's only day.
Courtesy of Sister Pansy.
Sata Masagana.